In our Creative Corner this morning, we'll take a look into the mind and life of a Nigerian chef on a mission to break yet another Guinness World Record. Her name is Chef Grace Nwaokobia, and she's set to break the Guinness World Record for marathon home cooking coming up in June. Now, Grace intended to feed the streets of Lagos, gift 6 struggling home cooks with kitchen appliances and gift orphanage homes as well on a global scale.
Well, the home kitchen category was broken by Los Angeles chef Rickey Lumpkin with a record of 68 hours, 30 minutes. This record has not been broken since 2018 by anyone, by the way. Grace intends to do this in a service department here in Lagos with limited restrictions, open to the public to come in and show support, as there will be plenty of food to eat, maybe drink as well. I'm definitely going to be there. So let's meet her now. Here with us in the studio is Chef Grace Nwaokobia. You are welcome. Good to have you here.
Future world record breaker.
Nice positivity there,
There we go. Where's my food first? I don't know.
Good to meet you again. Last time we were together, you were actually cooking on a show that I was on.
Yeah.
So I can testify to how Judith, she's a fan.
That's why I asked for the food now.
You didn't bring any, did you?
I didn't bring any now. That's why I asked for the food. But again, welcome, right? And let me start by asking, where the inspiration came from to want to do this. This person said 68 hours.
Yes, I know.
I have to say it again, 68 hours.
I know.
Okay.
So where did the inspiration come from?
Okay, so it's not just about the world record on its own. So I always wanted to, run a foundation for home cooks and orphanage homes. I just didn't know how to go about it. So I think it was day 2 of Hilda Bassi's cookathon, and I just came back home. I was feeling sleepy, but I decided to open Instagram. So I'm not a big social media person. But I just decided to, open Instagram and scroll down comments. And so I saw there was a comment that really got to me. And the lady, I think she was a home cook, that just said that she needed fridge to put her deep frozen. She wanted to go into, I think it was frozen foods. Okay. And she needed a freezer to, just start her business with. So that just struck to me that, okay, so that was my inspiration. The fact that I could give back to my fellow home cooks was just really what did it for me.
Right. That's very interesting. Yeah. Funny that you mentioned Hilda Bassi. Now, you are actually trying to break the record for home cooking.
Yes.
What exactly is the difference from what she did from before?
Okay, so mine is to be done indoors. So it's to be done in a home, apartment. So if you do it outside, if you try to build a kitchen and all that, you'll be disqualified. Oh. So you have to do it in an apartment. And obviously I can't do it in my own apartment because of privacy. A lot of people will be there. So we just had to, search for, it was a long search. We had to search for the best service apartment that will accommodate people. We had to look at location. We just had to look at so many things that could be put in place to make this work, and we're able to get one just right here in Ikeja.
Okay. Right, so this is happening in June.
Yes.
68 hours. When Hilda Bassi said she was doing hers, there was a lot of fitness boot camp for her.
Yeah.
What's your own preparation like?
Okay, so I'm working on my health. Obviously, I have to work on my health. Yes, for stamina and all that. Because I already did a 24 hours.
Test run.
I already done that and it was successful. So I wanted to do 48 hours too, but the apartment that we got, we just made a deposit for 24 hours. And so, yeah, it was successful. I was able to, test and run how we're meant to cook. So we're supposed to cook, I think, two burners have to be on every time, non-stop. So we have to be prepping, cooking 2 hours, 2 burners every time. So it was a lot. So it was just really it's a prep for the main thing. So yeah, I'm good.
She's good.
Yeah.
She's good, everybody.
Look,
she's good.
Talk to me about the rules, right? Because I know Hilda's own was, I think, 5 minutes breaks in between. So what is yours like? Just put us through.
Okay, so with the 24-hour run, we did 4 hours. We tried to start with 4 hours. So it was 4 hours and 20 minutes break. I was a lot, because an average meal cooks for an hour 15 minutes.
Nigerian food is
exactly, an hour 15 minutes, another 30 minutes. So we had to switch from 4 hours to 3 hours. So it's 3 hours and 15 minutes break. Yeah.
You are preparing, right? So what's your menu like? Is it going to be predominantly Nigerian? Is it going to be a mix of intercontinental? Would you also have a team, or is it just you slicing the carrots, slicing the ugu, you know, the okasis as well?
No. Okay, so yes, I do have a team. We have like 3 sous chefs. So there's going to be like a change. So one person will do this for this particular shift, another person does this for a particular shift. So I have like 3 sous chefs, so none of them can cook, can touch the pot, but they can like slice, dice, clean, wash, and everything.
They can prep for
So
you.
yeah, they can prep for me basically, but they can't touch the pot.
Okay.
So we can't take any chances.
I was very interested following the endeavors of Hilda Bassi. I know you're tired of hearing that comparison, but it will come up. I was following the process through Hilda Bassi, and then there was Damilola, I think in Ekiti State, if I'm not mistaken. Well,
No.
What was that?
No.
What was that?
Don't do this.
No.
Don't do
That's not where I was
this.
going.
No, I didn't do anything.
Would you listen, Judith? Okay, this is where I'm going. Now, there are very stringent rules put in place before you even begin with the Guinness Book of World Record. Now, have you followed through with all that process? And are you sure that they are going to recognize whatever effort that you put in so that it's not dismissed immediately after? Because after putting out in all that effort and then say that we didn't know there was someone in Nigeria. So what have you put in place with the organization to make sure that this is a record?
So obviously you have to apply. Please apply before you go on this.
So you have applied.
People in Equity, can you?
I did. We weren't going there again, Judith.
So definitely you have to apply. So I applied in June. So I actually didn't think I was going to be accepted, honestly.
Try.
So like I just applied and I just said, okay, if God's willing, if it's God's will, then okay, fine. But then again, in November, I just came out from the show that I went for. So I went for a chef show. I just came out, and I think a few weeks after, I got the email that it has been accepted. So I was like, oh, okay.
Time to prepare.
Okay, time to prepare. And then we moved it to March. It was supposed to be March, but then there was no way I was going to work for March because I had exams in school. So yeah, you have to apply, you have to, get accepted so that all this your work has to be recognized. Yes, exactly.
You say you're in school, and I don't want to ask the details of it, but I do know that school is expensive, whether you like it or not. So being able to couple school and being able to do this for 68 hours, you're renting an apartment. A service apartment is not cheap, especially around this area, or even in Lagos in general. You know what I mean?
It's been sorted.
So that's so funny. Talk about tell me who is bankrolling?
Oh, I have a very interesting answer to that.
Where you getting the money from?
Okay, starting with school, so I'm doing my master's in Unilag, and it's a part-time course. So I just finished my exams. I'll be done by October. So that's not an issue at all because the attempt is June 14, and we're going 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So all those days don't really fall during school because I set to resume soon for the last semester of my session. So yeah, school is not an issue. It doesn't clash. It doesn't do anything. As a matter of fact, my course mates are going to be there. And we're over 150, so I don't know how we're going to try to manage and
please, we're number 2 and number 3.
And manage crowd control and all that.
Your master's, it's
Public and international affairs.
It has nothing to do with cooking, apparently.
At all.
No, okay. But you still haven't told us who's bankrolling you. But let me come from another angle. Let me come from another angle. You have a very interesting last name. Do you want to tell us about that? Anybody?
Rings a sort of bell.
She'll tell us. So, why does it sound familiar?
Why does it sound familiar?
Yes, please.
Okay. You must have seen my dad on TV.
Oh.
Yeah, here and there. So
talk his name, Joe.
So he is.
Yeah, he's a public figure as well. He's an activist.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Okay.
And what are the thoughts on this new adventure of yours?
Exactly.
I mean, he's very supportive.
How he should, as he should.
Yeah, he is.
And I'm absolutely proud, isn't he?
Thank you. Yeah. He is.
Well, congratulations. And we if you like, don't bring food.
So this is happening. What
You'll be there. It's just here.
Around the corner, she says. Now let's have definite idea of the dates again. This is going to happen through the course of that's how many days? 3 days?
Yeah, 4 days.
4 days.
4 days.
June 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Wow.
So it's actually 5.
That is a very long time not to fall asleep. But you will have the opportunity to once, I mean, if you compile.
After.
And I hate to ask, what's your strategy is going to be like? What's your strategy like?
In cooking or what with?
For the entire stretch for 4 days. What will your strategy be? Because you're not sleeping. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping, but I mean, the breaks are really going to help me. Like we did for the 24 hours run. So we try to work with 3 hours. So 3 hours, every 15 minutes I get a break. So 15 minutes like enough for me to stretch. The therapist is going to massage my leg and all that. So, and then if we want to move further, it's going to depend on my culinary director because I have one. So it's going to depend on him and how we should work towards it.
It's a big operation, apparently.
Yes, it is.
Small.
It is.
Yeah, but I have not a comparison, but I wanted to still take a sample from what happened the last time with the previous chef. Now, she had her situation in a highbrow area, in Lagos, where people could come and they could also share from the food they could eat. If you were a celebrity, you pretty much had free ticket to come and eat at hers. But you also noted that you are also trying to reach out to not necessarily the high.
Yeah, the philanthropic part of it.
Yeah, exactly. So let's talk about that philanthropy bit that you have going. Is the food that you'll be cooking open to everybody who could just walk in, for instance? Or what's the drive, specifically philanthropy?
Okay, so the food that we'll cook, we have a team for distribution. They're going to go out when I'm still cooking. So every meal I'm making is going to go out and take away pack small cups, and we're sharing it to people around Ikeja. So that's what we're going to do with the streets. And then for orphanage homes, we're giving them books, we're giving them food items, clothes. So there's a Google form that I have that I've already shared to people. So you have to bring something. So you can't just come empty-handed. Just bring like clothes, books, children's clothes, something at least come so that we can donate to the orphanage homes. So that's just what we're going to do. Food will be going out, raw food items. We're going to deliver.
So are you putting that out there? Are people aware that they can actually do that? Bring in items, bringing hand-me-downs and all the.
So out. How do I put it? So out in like social media, people are not really aware. But like my circle with the Google forms that we shared so far, like 50 Google forms that we shared so far, that I know that I know these people. I identify with them. I know that they're going to bring something for an orphanage home.
But what if somebody who wants to give has something?
Yes, so my page, GGK of Lagos, there is an email. There's an email that you can, thank you so much. There's an email that you can, just reach out to if you want to donate something, if it's finances, if it's money for food items, just anything that you can give. Please, we're welcome to receiving. My number is on my business page. My email is on my business page, GGK of Lagos. So please just reach out. We really need you. We really need everybody.
Now that you're here, you might as well want to also reel out how they can also support you as well. Who wants to cheer you on? Is there going to be a hashtag? Give me the works. Hashtag Chef Grace runs for 70 hours. 96.
Yes. We're going on 96. We might go on 100 and something.
Hey! Have you thought about... Now, I don't want to be the wet blanket, but have you thought about what if you cannot achieve it?
No, I will.
You will?
Yes.
I like your positivity. I love the way that, you're very positive about this. But just what if? Just what if?
I will.
All right. No, I'm not gonna stress that. I'm not gonna ask any further. That's grand. Well, we are looking forward to this, and we hope to be there. In fact, maybe even from here, we could. It's running through the weekend.
We can keep canopies on the streets for people.
No, man, I don't that is on. He likes stressing me like this.
Everyone is welcome. Actually,
is this over the course of a weekend?
We're going to post the address on social media. So
is this over the course of a weekend?
Yeah.
Even better.
Even better for us. We're showing up. We're showing up.
Well, thank you, Grace, for coming on. We appreciate you for doing this. We're going to continue to follow this as closely as possible. And I do know that you're going to win. I'm going to win. 96 hours, a long time. All right. But well done. Congratulations again.